Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Yes, it's another backpack, and this time is one of my favorite because it's a hiking and trekking backpack. And this time is an Invicta. I don't know if you're familiar with this brand. Invicta was quite popular in the 80s and the 90s, and I'm your uncle. Now, Invicta is a brand that you're probably not very familiar with. It was founded at the beginning of the 1900s in England, then it became Italian. It became very popular because they made school backpacks and mountain equipment. Now they're coming back with a reissue of their most famous models. One of the first models was the Monviso, and this is the Montebianco. All their backpacks were named after mountains in the Alps, by the way. And this is the second version of the Montebianco. This is the 60 plus 10 liters. I needed a backpack to replace the old one that I had, which was an Invicta, and I have to be honest with you, I don't remember the name of it. It was great, but the back was all plastic. I needed aluminum. I needed a bit more features, and I just found this one on sale on their website. I'm thinking 8 or 9 years ago, probably 10 years ago. I bought it, and it's been with me for many, many years. There was a bigger version. It was a 75 liters. It was a little too big, the 75 liters, so I went for this one at the time. It's a 60 plus 10 because it's a 60 liters, but here around the top of the backpack, you can extend it a bit and get those 10 liters. There's one large pocket over here in the front, and two side pockets. They're not detachable. And I like that because detachable pockets, although they can be very useful sometimes, they tend to get loose a bit, and when you put heavy stuff in it, they're a little unstable. So I like the fact that the side pockets are not detachable. And up here, there's one large compartment on the back and a little pocket over here in the front, which is where I used to put all the small stuff that I needed. This is a very useful pocket, although it's very small. It's smaller than my hand, as you can see. This elastic net up here, well, I'm sure you know what it's for. Everything in general, your jacket, your sleeping bag, if you have a very small and compact sleeping bag, can be adjusted, of course. And it's still here after so many years, so it's gonna be good. The one you see here on the bottom is not another pocket, it's just a different way to access the inside of your backpack, especially if you have something very heavy or something that you need immediately when you are setting up camp. And the little symbol you see here, the umbrella, it's the rain cover for it, which is attached. It's not detachable, but that's good, so you're not going to lose it. And it comes out of a pocket that's right underneath the backpack here on the bottom, and I'll show it to you in a minute. It has two sets of compression straps on each side, one up here above the side pocket and one that goes across the side pocket. They do a great job because when it's completely full, this can become very heavy. But I never had a problem. The backpack stays close to my back when I'm walking, and they're still here. Nothing is broken in 8 or 10 years or so. Now, speaking of the back, which is the most important part on a backpack, because you will find yourself walking with this guy full of stuff, so it's going to weigh a lot. Shoulder straps need to be absolutely comfortable. These ones are fantastic. They won't make you sweat. They're very thick and yet very soft. I love the way they're designed. You can adjust them, of course. And the back, which is very, very comfortable. This is the same material up here and here on the waist. It's very rigid. It's very tough on the outside. It's very, very comfortable on the inside. I never had a problem, and I walked miles and miles. I hope you can read this. One size fits all. Why does it say so? Because you can adjust the length of the backpack's back according to your height. It's very easy to do. It's just a Velcro strap that you undo for a second, and there are two bars. Here they are, aluminum bars. The back simply slides on the bars until you find the position that is the most comfortable for you. In my case, and I'm 6'1", I had to adjust it to its maximum length. But it's a very intelligent system, and it's very easy to set up and adjust. Now let me show you the rain cover, because it's a great thing, especially if you're like me and you like to walk miles, even if it's raining, at least light rain. Here on the bottom, you see the logo that I told you about. Right here, there's rain cover, which in this case is a very bright red rain cover. It's attached to the backpack, so you won't lose it, and that's a good thing. And it goes all over the backpack. You see it's protected from rain. You won't lose it because it's attached to the bottom. It's very fast to put it on, and I even like the color. I must say I like it. I like the color that this backpack came in, this light blue and OD green. I like it, and it's way better than the original Montebianco, which is the father of this backpack. Anyway, this new version, so-called new version, comes in this light blue and green, and it's beautiful. The 75 liters has the same color combination. Now this is the 60 plus 10 liters Montebianco, so to get those 10 liters, there's a Velcro behind here behind the head, and it simply makes the head taller, so you can just put more stuff in it. I used it sometimes. In general, 60 liters is enough for me, and I like the way that, how compact this backpack is. But you have also this option, and it's very good. Of course, this was available also on the 75 liters, which became, I guess, an 85 liter backpack, which is probably too much when you put lots of heavy stuff in it. I don't have any complaints about it. Well, I have two actually, now that I think of it. One is that modern backpacks, and not just modern backpacks, some backpacks have pockets here on the waistband, which are very useful if you want to put some stuff in there and have access to it without having to take the backpack off. There are no pockets here. It's not a major complaint. It's not a big deal. The other complaint, well, it's not a complaint. It's kind of a confession. Because you see, when I bought it, it was on sale on the Invicta's website. And I was so excited to have this new version of the Montebianco that I just went for it. I bought it and used it, and I'm still using it today. It's been 10 years. The problem is, it wasn't on sale because they were very generous. It was on sale because they were going out of stock and never make it anymore. So the first original version of the Montebianco is gone. This version, which was very good, is gone as well. They are making new versions of the Monviso, which is a smaller, less technical, less tough, if you ask me, version of their mountain backpacks. And they're very cool, check them out. I'll leave you a link in the description. But that gives me hope. If they're making a new version of a backpack that was very famous in the 80s, they might be making a new version of this one as well. Hope is not lost, because if Invicta is not selling it anymore, it is still available on e-shops, websites. Sometimes you can find them, and the prices are great. I found a couple of websites on the internet. They sell it, they ship it all over the world, so look for it. This is the Montebianco, the 60 plus 10. The 75 liters version is probably even easier to find. So hope is not lost. Of course, if you're familiar with Invicta, let me know what you think of it, if you have any experience with their backpacks or school packs that they made in the 80s and the 90s. If you have one of these, that is good, because they're very hard to find. This is the Montebianco 60 plus 10 liters by Invicta. Let me know what you think of the video. Of course, comment, subscribe if you like. Thank you for watching. I'm your uncle.